Hello, my friends, and welcome back to our continuing blind Let's Play of Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. My name is Flightless. This is your story-based gaming channel and your stories so far. Our heroes divide into two groups and make a successful escape from the towering pagoda. Once outside, Luke, Layton, and Don Paulo. Yes, Don Paulo! I know, that one caught me off guard too. Discuss Dimitri's ambitions and dark past. The discussion then turns to Don Paulo and the source for his contempt for Layton. With many of the questions answered, the group heads to the hotel to meet with Flora. I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day here. As we get started by leaving Chinatown. What a reveal with Don Paulo in that last episode, and just everything. Everything that happened. Blew my mind. I don't want to waste too much time getting back to the hotel, so let's take the railway. Sounds good to me. Fine, now this is a part where we part ways. I've got other things to take care of. You sure you're not running off somewhere to formulate an evil plan of some sort? No, why would you ever accuse me of that? Truly, I'm wounded. I'm just going to work on a pet project of mine that we need to finish. Very well, Paul. Meet up with us later when you're done. You can find us. Yes, can it, Layton? I'm no fool. I know where to find you, and I know where to set the Ferris wheel, too. What was that? Nothing. Anyway, just don't mind me. Well, he's gone. Are you sure it's safe to let him wander on his own like that? I understand your concern, Luke, but I think we could trust him this time. If you say so, Professor. He must have cared an awful lot for Claire if losing her turned him into Don Paulo. He certainly was infatuated. But enough about that subject for now. We have work to do. Let's get moving, Luke. I still don't know where we're going, especially now that we know future Layton's a fake. Well, in light of these new developments, our first priority is to liberate the Prime Minister. Dimitri fed the town pagoda with missile hawks, so he clearly has another hideout in the area. And we're gonna find his other base, got it. Oh, but first we need to go to a hotel. That's right, we need to go pick up Flora. Hopefully she and Big Luke made it back to the hotel safely. So does that mean that time travel didn't really exist? Wow. Wow, look at all these great colors. Oh yeah, I'm pretty clear on them myself. Yep, the kids did a good job. The kids? You're not doing any of the painting yourself? Nah, I'm more of a spectator than a painter. But I try to help the gang as best I can by putting the paint in brains, washing brushes and such. Well, as long as you have fun, right? It's amazing. Come back soon to check out the mural. Oh, you got a puzzle? What was he thinking? What was who thinking? Is something the matter? Escape from Chinatown is what the previous chapter called. I'll say, I was supposed to go hang out with my buddy at his place, but which flight is it? His instructions make zero sense. Zilch, I tell you, can make sense of them? Maybe. An odd invitation. A friend sent you an invitation to come and visit. The wording of this letter, however, is a bit odd. First, knock on a certain door, then knock on the door below and the door below that. Now, knock on the door to the right of that one. Finally, knock on the next door to the right. That's my place. Open your friend's door by tapping it. Be careful not to leave any other doors open when submitting your answer. So, knock on any door. Then knock on that door below. And that door below that. So you start up top, you go 2 down. Now knock on the door to the right. Which means you're either at this house or you're at this house. So it's either this house or this house. Finally knock on the door to the next door to the right. To this one. That's the only one it can be. Because below and then below and then right, and then right. It's the only one that could possibly be.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Alright, that was easy.
Settled.
You knocked out of the park, even though you don't know which certain door your friend is referring to. The only door from which you can move 2 down and to the right is the top left door. So the only possible location for your friend's pad is the bottom right. Yeah. That was fairly easy. Hey, nice going. Lately, my friend and I have been hanging out like every day. His parents are never home, and neither's my dad. Stayed up cooped up in the research facility day and night. Your father performs research for a living? Him and almost every living being in the part of town, go figure. Interesting. Any other puzzles? So glad I don't have to do the T minigame anymore. That's for sure. Good day, gentlemen. Hello. Am I glad to see you? What seems to be the trouble? Well, I'm kind of stuck. What do you mean by that? I've got this puzzle in my hands that's been putting me through the ringer. A puzzle, you say? Well, you're talking to the right guy. Oh, good. See, it's about this one thing that happened with my dad's research. This one might be a little bit harder. The lost number. Through the course of his research, Dad discovered a very important number marked on a slip of paper. Unfortunately, somebody mistook it for a piece of trash and torn to pieces. Now, Dad's hopping mad and Mom is beside herself. Perhaps he can figure out the number by putting... Oh, this is so hard. This is just a puzzle. Like a actual puzzle. I can do these. My mom loves puzzles. That one there? Kind of looks like it, but at the same time it doesn't. I mean, I guess it's not going to be perfect because it's been torn. Oh, I think I made it too big. What's the bottom? Yeah, I made it too big. Yeah, I made it way too big. Well, that makes it exceptionally more easy. I feel like that one goes there. It's just ripped and torn. I need a number. What? Oh, it's right in front of me. I didn't even realize it. This like blended into the background because I wasn't looking for a number in the background. I was looking for a number on the paper. That puzzle wasn't worth 50 points. I mean, it is worth 50 points, but that's not a 50-point puzzle.
That's a relief.
But that was fun. It was very calming and relaxing. That's it. The number is 74. Don't tell anybody, but I actually tore up the note. Oh, wow. Thanks for working that out for me. I can't wait to tell my mom. She's going to freak out. It's no trouble, miss. Like any job with a salt, I'd love to serve. That was easy. So 2 fairly easy puzzles to start. Welcome to Pepper's Noodle Palace. Hello there, Pepper. Hello there, yourself. Thanks for stopping by again. Are you hurting again already? Actually, I'm so grateful. But I do know a hungry police officer would never turn down a bowl of noodles. A hungry customer is my favorite kind of customer. I think I'll treat them to a bowl in the house. You know, I make not only great soup, but great soup puzzles too. Here, take a sip. More noodling around. Bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles are lined up in a row on a counter. Switch the food around so the bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles alternate. But make sure they all remain evenly spaced on the counter. What is the fewest number of moves it would take to accomplish this task? Also in this puzzle, simply switching the places of two bowls counts as 2 moves. Okay, that's good to know. So first off, if I did that, and then this, that would be 3. So we know the answer is at least 3. Can you do it in 2? Yes, you can do it in 2. Can you do it in 1? No. Because this would be 1. But it says remain evenly spaced. So you can't do it in 1, so you have to do it in 2.
Here's my answer.
What?
I don't know what to say.
What? What? I didn't read this. I mean, this ain't my fault. It says so that the bowl of plain noodles and pork noodles alternate. It doesn't say the plain noodles had to be first. It just says they alternate. The word and means either or. It doesn't specify one over the other. What it should say is switch the food around so that the bowls of plain noodles start first and then alternate with the pork noodles. Which means the answer would be 3, right? Because then you would do that. Oh. How did I do it? Well, if the plain noodles are first, that kind of blows up what I thought before. Because now you kind of have to do this. That's so dumb the way that's worded. Let me look up the UK version to see if it's worded any differently. What is this called? More noodling around. Layton 3. Line up the bowls so that the bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles alternate, but make sure they remain evenly placed. What is the fewest number it can take to accomplish this task? Note that this puzzle simply switching the places of 2 bowls count as 2 moves. So I don't see any difference there in the wording. But it should just be 2, because that should be the answer. Like, realistically, that should be the answer. But if it's the other way around, then it would have to be... Was the other way around 1? Can't do it the other way around. Can't do it so the plain noodles start first. Because then you have this problem. It has to be like this. And it won't be like that, you just do that. And that's 2 moves. I don't understand why this isn't the right answer. Again, the word and here indicates that you just make sure they alternate. It doesn't specify that the plain noodles had to go first. Simply switching the place of 2 bowls counts as 2 moves. So that would be 2. That would be the answer. You can't do this any other way. You can't do this any other way. It should just be 2. That should just be the answer. I don't get it. There's no way you can make it alternate because you don't have enough plain noodles. That's impossible. It really is impossible to make it so the plain noodles are first. I don't understand that at all. It should just be 2. It should be 2. I'm trying to think of how you get this first. And you can't get it first. Simply switching the balls of 2. Simply switching the pace of 2 balls counts as 2 moves. Game, I think your puzzle's broken. Is it the same as last puzzle? Well, no, it's a little different. Well, it's a little different because you move the 2 bowls around. Bowls of regular noodles and pork noodles. Think about how exactly these 2 dishes are different. Poke around a bit with your finger and see what you can find. What? You can move the pork? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Get out of here, game. So you're saying all I have to do is move the pork? Like that? That's not how dishes work. You can't make a dish like this and just move the pork out and put it into another dish. Man, get out of here, game. Is it really 1?
Here's my answer.
Ah, get out of
I
here.
knew it.
You and your stupid red herring of moving 2 dishes around counts as 2. Get out of here with this nonsense. Ah, that's usually no, just move the pork from 1 bowl. Get out of here. Nice work there. No, I feel robbed on that one. Aww. Chop, chop, chop. Hello, Martin. How goes the investigation with the inspector? I was just taking a break to reflect on the case the inspector and I had the other day. I see. Well, what exactly happened on that case? We had to chase the subject across the river, but I can't remember how long it took. True. Crossing the river. Crossing the river. Oh, look at the animation. Oh, well, not animation, but drawing. They look so cute. 4 police officers are attempting to chase a criminal across the river. However, the boat can only hold 2 people at a time. The first boat across takes 1 minute, but since the road gets tired, the second cross takes 2. If the same person rows, the third takes 3, and so on. Getting slower and slower each time the same person rows. In minutes, what's the shortest amount of time will take the 4 police officers to get across the river. So it's a little different from previous river crossing puzzles because someone gets tired in doing so. So you need the minimum amount to cross. So I'm gonna write this down as A, B, C, D. If I can get a new sheet of paper here. So we have police officers A, B, C, D. Let's say A and B go across the river, but A is the one rowing. So now A and B are across the river, but B has to go back across the river because C and D are still here. So this means B, C, and D are here, but B has already rode once. Can only hold 2 people at the same time. So now, C and D go across the river. So C and D go across the river. And now, C goes back to B. So now B and C both have gone across the river once. So when they go across the river, it'll take an extra minute. So it should be 1 minute for A and B, 1 minute for B to go back, 1 minute for C and D, 1 minute for C to go back because D rode, and then 2 minutes for B and C to go back across because both B and C have gone across once. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes. Unless there's some other tomfoolery here. Should just be 6 minutes.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Perfect.
Well, that's settled.
Just dropped my pen on the floor. I don't know where it is. There it is. I found it. Woo. And that is why you always have pen and paper ready when you play a video game. Correct. It'll take 6 minutes for the reasons I just said. Oh, yes, that's right. Thanks for helping me remember. Now I can finally get back to snacking. Got a new car. Oh, I also forgot to read. Me and my future self. After defeating complex puzzles and overcoming all sorts of obstacles, we finally arrived at the room where my future self is said to reside. Whatever happens, we must stop him and put an end to the suffering he's causing the citizens of London. A man claiming to be me certainly has the wardrobe down. However, he doesn't seem to have noticed that the fellow in front of him isn't in fact me. Furthermore, if he were the real Layton, he'd been able to remember what he did this moment 10 years ago. His mask is slipping. The true identity of the man who claimed to be my future self is none other than Dimitri Allen, leader of the Time Machine development team. At the Time Machine demonstration, disguised as Dr. Elaine Stungun. I mean, you should have known it was a pseudonym because of the name, but then again, this is a visual novel, and they love to do this. Dimitri used the commotion of the explosion to kidnap Prime Minister Bill Hawks and several scientists. But with Bill Hawks as hostage, there's little I can do right now. I thought that rescuing Luke and the others from the cage would turn the tables in our favor, but Dimitri managed to escape somewhere with Bill Hawks in tow. I'm still marveling at the amazing scheme he's been cooked up to save Claire. He even tried to steal my memories in the hopes they would aid him, though he ended up with Dom Paulos instead. Now we must find where Dimitri has gone. Surrounded by Dimitri's henchmen, we split into 2 groups and managed to escape. I understand that the desire to bring back Claire is eating Dimitri alive, but causing this amount of suffering to reach his goal is unacceptable. I will do whatever it takes to stop him. It seems that Paul, well, Dom Paulo, that is, has been making notes of my investigation in my absence. My own investigation also yielded some interesting results I is sure to prove useful. I'm quite indebted to Dom Paulo for his help. On a different note, I can't help but feel a little conversation with Demetrius where I was with only part of the story. I've always felt the explosion at the Institute of the Polydimensional Research was part of some larger conspiracy that never went public. Now, with Dom Paulo as my ally, parts of this case are emerging, as well as answers that eluded me 10 years ago. But enough for now. We must go meet up with Flora. Patrol route. Patrol route. We only have 3 more of these to go. Oh dear, the inspector has called me out in an emergency. I'll be in for it if I don't get to the crime scene soon. I just can't resist all those sweets though. Eat all the cakes on the course. Alright. So ideally we want to go down here. Which means ideally want to go up here and right here. How do I get up there? Can I just go like an S? Up here, right here, down here, left here. Up here, left here, right here, down here. Down, right, up, left, right, down. I think that did it. I think that did it. We actually need all the arrows this time. Woohoo! I did it, and it didn't take me long either. I am shocked. Those are so much better than the parrot. Squaw! Ian likes you, though. I know you like me, Ian. I thank you so much for all that you do for me. You are amazing. You're awesome, but your puzzles can be frustrating. I don't want to do picture book until later. Anything else? All right. Hello there. Nice to see you again. Man dances like a fool in an effort to fulfill his heart's desires. But only when the hootenanny is over does he regret his actions. Such is the plight of mankind. Uh-oh, I think I'm already in over my head. Maybe I should go. Hold it! Lesson here is a simple one. I speak of love. People do strange things in the name of love. Shy boys and gals. Or shy gals and gals. 4 shy couples are depicted below by red and blue symbols. They would all like to meet up with their prospective partners for a date without running into anybody else in town. Draw lines between couples AA, BB, CC, and DD. Okay, so D looks incredibly simplistic. C has to get around A, but B has to do this. So how do I get A and C around each other? I know there's puzzles like this. I just forget how they work. Sorry, he's trapped in there. How do I get A? A would have to go. A would have to go. A would have to go. A would have to go the other way. A would have to go out this way and down. D could still do that. C then could do this. And then B could do this. Like that.
This one's as good as solved. I knew it!
Okay, that took a little bit of thought. You figured it out. Now all the couples can meet up with the dance in peace. Love is a beautiful thing. It also be cruel. It's never hurt you those you care for. That sounds like good advice to me. Man, everyone has a puzzle today. Welcome to Master Books. Are you looking for anything in particular this fine day? Gosh, there's so many I want to read, but my lights are so small. That's the story I know all too well. As a child, I could really afford all the books I want to read. If money's tight, you can always read at the library. Don't you think encouraging customers at the library might be, bad for business? Perhaps, but it gets more people interested in reading, and then I'm all for it. I like your enthusiasm. Say, all this talk of money and books just inspired me to think of a puzzle. Balance your books. Sounds like, a money reference here. Sort of. You recently bought several rare books at a used bookstore. The total you paid before tax was £99. The image below shows the shelf you purchased your books from. Below each book is a tag listing its price, also before tax. Which books did you buy? How the heck am I supposed to know? Oh, never mind. I was about to say I don't know what the tax is, but it says the total you paid before tax. So we don't have to worry about tax. Tax is not an issue here. You just need to figure out 3 or 4 or 5 books that total to 99. That's all. That's all you need to do. So all I have to do is add. So 99 minus 27 minus 33 minus... Okay, that gives me 39. So we know it's not a combination of A or B. So I'm gonna write down on my paper, not A or B. I'm using my notepad this time since I'm on my computer. 27 plus 38. I did that backwards. 99 minus 50 is 49. 49 is also not a valid number. Well, no. Nope. It's not. Wait. Let's add 15. Let's subtract. How did I get 50? I lost my train of thought. Okay, let me try again. 100 minus 27 minus 33 is 40. 40 would work. 27 plus 30, I'm sorry. What did I just do? 100 minus 33 minus 38 is 56. 100 minus 33 minus 40, 27. Minus 27 would be 0. So 33, 40, and 27. Wait a second, why am I using 100? I'm sorry, my friends, my brain isn't working right now because it's super late at night and doing math late at night sucks. Okay, it's 99. So 99 minus, let's take 40. That gives me 59. Are there any 2 books that add up to 59? The answer to that is no. So we know it can't be 27 or... Why does my brain suck today? I literally just said what I was doing and then my brain like froze. Why is my brain so bad right now? Okay, 99 minus 27 minus 33 is 39. There is no 39, so it cannot be A or B. Cannot be A and B. 27 plus 38, that's 34. There is no 34, so we know it can't be 27 and 38. So it's not A and C. It's gotta be an easy way to do this. (27) and 15 gives me 57. Are there any two books that add up to 57? Well, 40 and 15 would add up to 55. And that's the only one that would be close. Because in order to get 7, you would need a 3 and a 4 on the end. 33 and 24. 33 and 24 is 57. No. 114. Minus 27 minus 15 is 57. 33 plus 24 is 57. So 27 plus 30, I'm sorry. 27 plus 15 plus 33. Yeah, that would work. Okay, let me double check my math because I'm dumb today. Sorry, I'm slow. I'm being slow today. I'm sorry. 27 plus 33 plus 15 plus 24 is 99.
Here's my answer. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
All right, right on the money. Bought 4 books and priced at 27, 33, 15, 24 pounds. Identify the numbers that add up so that the second digit is 9 as a common problem solving this type of problem. Oh! Oh, I just needed to figure out the second digit. By the way, 99 is a multiple of 3. Did you notice that if you choose only the books whose price are multiples of 3, you got the right answer? No, I didn't notice that. Probably should have, but didn't. Wait, a puzzle it out. Thanks, I have to be pretty careful with my pocket money, so solving that puzzle was a snap. Budgets can be tough, but they make making out the one special book that much more fun. Anything else? Okay. Nothing here. Nothing here. It's something that matters, sir. You don't seem to be as well upbeat as usual. Oh, no, I'm sunny as always. Are you sure something doesn't matter? Our conversations do lack its usual sparkle. No sparkle, you say? Maybe that's the case. Let me guess, you haven't gone home to clear up that situation with your wife yet, have you? I wouldn't put off that any longer, sir. If there's been a misunderstanding, it's best to let you know about it straight away. I can't pretend I'm looking forward to that. I suppose it's the best thing to do, isn't it? It certainly is. Go talk with your wife before the problem goes out of control. Oh, yes. He does sound irritated. Okay, but this is rather embarrassing to ask, but you see my talk about husband around? She asked about Ian, by the way. Quickly saw that. I assume you're referring to Rudolph. Yes, that's the one. Actually, we just saw him now, just outside the shop. I just saw like I'm about, hey, look, he hasn't killed the world. Is that what you're saying? Oh, when I gotta hold that man, I'm going to. Yikes, maybe I should keep my mouth shut. Yeah, abandoned ship, abandoned ship.
You should definitely solve them when you...
Alright, so we missed the discount previously. This is probably when we were exiting the pagoda. The discount. The shop only sells 3 different items for 1, 2, or 3 pounds. If you buy 2 of the same item, you can buy a third of that item at half price. You bought 6 items and paid 9.5 pounds. How many of each 1, 2, or 3 item did you buy? You bought at least 1 of each and there's no tax. Sells 3 different items for 1, 2, or 3 pounds. If you buy 2 of the same item, you can buy a third of the item at half price. Okay. Well, if you bought 1 of each, you know that this totals 6. I'm gonna write down 6. Now we need to get to 9.5. If I were to buy another one of these, I would already be at 9 pounds. So we know we didn't buy any more of these. If I bought another pumpkin, that would be 2 plus 1, which is 3, which is 9. That couldn't be it either. So if I bought 3 apples, that would be 6, 7.5. And then 1 of these. Six items. You could have bought the extra pumpkin for half off, but you didn't. That's a trick. It's trying to trick you into thinking that you had to get that third item, but you don't. So this is $6, $8, $9.50. That's 6 items. That's what you did.
Here's my answer. I knew it!
Splendid. You bought 3 1-pound items, 2 2-pound items, and 1 3-pound item to get 0.5 pounds. You had to buy 3 of either the 1-pound or 3-pound item, but you knew that already, didn't you? That was easy. Fortunately, we don't get the dialogue that goes with it, though. And that's what I hate about doing those type of puzzles. I really like hearing the dialogue about the puzzle. Hi there. Oh, it's you, lad. Yeah, he turned out to be nothing more than a fake. Well, that's the family for you. A bunch of fakers playing the parts they're given. It's the same. They're dangerous. Now they'll be looking out for you. Watch yourself out there, okay? Nothing new there. Already had this conversation before. Strange, the door's locked. The place was open last time we were here. Perhaps the bartender needed to run out on an errand. I can't see anyone inside. Huh. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. There we go. Oh, it's a rotten day. Why are you so down in the dumps, sir? Hey there, little man. It's nothing. I was just thinking about my son. I got all sad. He loves swimming, which got me thinking about this puzzle. Cool problem. You want to fill up your pool, but all the valves between the tank and the nozzle are rusted shut. You only had 3 extra valves to work with. Tap the 3 valves you will replace to get the water moving. Alright, so this one we kind of have to work backwards. So if we replace this one, then we can go up here and down here, and you can place these 2. I mean, yeah?
This one's as good as solved.
That was one of the easiest puzzles I've done in a while.
That's a relief.
Nice work, now you can play the pool. I mean, that just seemed obvious to me. Once again, work your way backwards. What the hell my big son's gotten while I've been away? Boy, I'd like to see him. He ain't got a delivery. Oh, God, not this. We only had 3 left, though. Only 3 left, Ian. Let's see. This one's called Hardy's Lunch. Guess what? I came to work this morning, realized I went in, left my lunch box behind. Squawk! Can't go work on an empty stomach. Can you fetch my lunch for me? I know that's not Ian saying that. I'm just imagining him saying it. Use the number of ropes available. Got to pair it. Oh, 5 ropes. Oh, this is horrible. Try that first. Okay, let's try that. I was wondering if he was gonna come down here and then he hop over here, but nope. Let's try that. One at a time. Try that. I don't think it's supposed to use all 5. What if I did this one next? I don't think you can get over that. That would block him completely. What about that one? Nope. 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 I mean, that might work. The problem is I don't think he has enough time. I don't even think he can jump across that. Gonna work. I didn't think that would work. You can only land on them if they're straight. You can't just do that. Why does this line keep appearing here like that? That's so weird. Am I ready to give up? Yeah, probably. You know that I can't do these puzzles. See if he goes like that. Nope, he just gets stuck. Alright, I'm not good at these. I've already said that. I'm not going to kill myself over solving a puzzle and bouncing ropes. I just know that. You know, it's just the way it is. I know I'm not good at these. What's this one called? Hardy's Lunch. Solution. Nope, nowhere close. Nowhere close. How the heck is that supposed to work? How do you get through that? Oh. But then you go flying off. What? Oh, I missed that rope over there. I missed that rope. I said there's got to be a line here. Yeah, get out of here, game. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be able to solve those. Sorry about that. Must have been a hard spot flying for you. Hard? Not hard, rock? Really? Tough hill, eh? I get a bite to eat. Gotta do my best for my family. Squawk! Don't thank me, thank Ian. Nothing from this guy. He's got one. Like I said, everyone's got a puzzle today. Hey, you there. Listen to me. I got something I want to tell you. Sure, what is it? I just couldn't miss a puzzle. It's so hard to break your brain. As long as it's not a sliding door puzzle. The Cake Gobbler. The Cake Gobbler. Gobble gobble. By the way, if you do like what we do here, I humbly ask that you like the video and subscribe. Thank you so much for that, my friends. Alright, we have a logic puzzle. Hey, somebody ate my piece of cake. I was saving that for later. A, I didn't eat it. B, neither A or D ate it. C, I didn't eat either. D, C is telling the truth. Somebody isn't telling the truth. The person is a cake gobbler. Who is it? So there's only one person not telling the truth because a person is a cake gobbler. Unless they work together. So if that's the truth, then screw this puzzle. Because that would make this impossible. I mean, you can't just do this. Okay. Alright, A, I didn't eat it. D, B, neither A or D ate it. So if A is a liar, that means B is lying too. If B is lying, that could mean D did it, I guess? C, I didn't eat it either. D, C is telling the truth. So C says I didn't eat it. If he was lying, he would say I did eat it. D, C is telling the truth. Which means if D was lying, C... There's got to be B. Because of this ambiguity of neither A nor D ate it. So basically, D is the one who ate it. Wait. The person telling the truth is the cake gobbler. So the person lying ate the cake. No, that could work. A, I didn't eat it. B, neither A nor D ate it. Oh, wait. That would mean either A or D. No, neither A nor D ate it. There's a double negative here. Does that matter? But if he says she can't see because of the mustache here. What a kid. If B ate it, then this has to be a lie. Which means A or D did eat it, unless it's a double negative, in which case, screw you, game. C, I didn't eat it either. D, C is telling the truth. So if D is a liar, then C ate it. If A is a liar, this funny word with nor. That's driving me crazy. The rules for nor. Let me look up this puzzle in the UK version. Just to see. UK version. I didn't eat it. It's the same. B, neither A nor D ate it. That's the same. C, I didn't eat it either. D, C is telling the truth. Somebody isn't telling the truth. That person is a cake gobbler. Who is it? So, let me go back. Laws of logic then. Let's assume there's no double negative here. A, I didn't eat it. This is checked by B, confirming. This is checked by B, confirming A didn't do it. But B is also saying D didn't do it. And then C says I didn't eat it either. So I didn't eat it, I didn't eat it. And then D is confirming that C is telling the truth. So if A is lying, B is lying. That's impossible. If B is lying, that means either A or D ate the cake, which is impossible because the person not telling the truth is the one who ate the cake. So we know it absolutely can't be B. By that logic, we know it can't be D. So we know D and B are both telling the truth. And if D and B are both telling the truth, that means A couldn't have done it, and it means C couldn't have done it. That means no one is lying here. Everyone is telling the truth. So who ate the cake? I didn't eat it. Neither A nor D. I didn't eat it either. C is telling the truth. I hate you, game. You got me once on a puzzle like this. You got me once on a puzzle like this. Not again. Okay, you probably will in the future. But not again. No. Puzzle, I'm on to you. Maybe. Somebody ate my piece of cake. I was saving that for later. Someone isn't telling the truth. That person is the person who ate the cake. Biologically speaking, it can't be B, and it can't be D, which means it can't be A, which means it can't be C. So if someone here isn't telling the truth, the one who isn't telling the truth is the one who said someone ate my cake. And the fact that the finger mark appears overhead makes me think that's probably the person who ate the cake.
This one's as good as solved.
Ah!
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
You almost had me. Almost had me. I'll admit. That one confused me greatly. Especially with that possible double negative. Look at that picture. Wow. You got it. The somebody who wasn't telling the truth was me. I was saving the cake for later at all. I wasn't saving it later for all. Think logically, once you realize that A, B, C, and D are all telling the truth, the person must lie is me. Yeah, that's kind of what I did. What? You saw it already? You know, I worked really hard on the puzzle. You could at least take some time to savor it. Huh? Oh, God. One more to do after this one. Oh, boy. Let's go ahead and end the video with this one. Why not? Raleigh's. Oh, by the way, I kicked the ball so hard it went flying into a tree. And I don't have enough pocket money to buy another one. Can you get it down for me? Alright, let me go ahead and pull this one up. Just in case. But I'm not going to look at the answer yet. Okay, I'm not going to look at the answer yet. I love this website, the fandom website, because you have to expand solutions. So you can read this without, you know, worry. Interesting, the UK version has slightly different wording. Blasted, I kicked that football so hard that it went flying into a tree. I don't have enough pocket money to buy another one. Can you get it down for me? So in the UK version, they call this a football, which makes a lot of sense. Okay, so I have 4 ropes. So logically, I would think it would do this, but it doesn't do this, does it? And the worst thing is you can't do this because that doesn't work. So there's something you have to do here. Maybe you have to put this across like that. So you go bong, 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 and then here, and then jump here. No, because that takes you to the top. Like that? Nope. I'm just let him go. So what if you try to bounce him up like this? Go along the bottom section. That worked! That worked! That worked! I actually solved one! Wow, that's it. That's one ball. I'm shocked. Ark! Now I can start training again. You just have to save the career of a football star to be. Star? Oh my gosh. Wow, what a way to end the episode. I'm over the moon about that. The fact that I got one of Ian's puzzles just blows me out of the water. I can't believe that happened. Woo! Well, thank you for everything, my dear friends. Much love to you all. Hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. And until the next time, I'm Professor Layton on Unwound Future. I will talk to you again soon. Until then, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video and being the #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear from you. And remember that you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. Always be true to yourself and never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, footless bird.